But the fact of the matter is, the missing element in our community is love. Everything is transactional. Everything is about a trade, a quid pro quo. And we all expect something for our time, our efforts, and our energy. And that's a problem because now we don't have a community. Now we just a bunch of business partners. We just transactional. We all using one another, right? And you can't have a community built on that because there's no sense of the greater good. Everybody's out for self. Everybody's about what's good for me. And how can we change our circumstances if all I'm thinking about is me? And so my plea to our so-called leaders, to the people who are trying to do things in the community, to the people that are trying to or have the same passion that I have, right? For us to reach our potential as a community. My plea is that we don't start with attacking or addressing the problems. My plea is that we start with love. We start reaching out to one another. We start talking to one another, even in conflict, even in disagreement, to be able to do that with love, right? Because they did a number on us, I'm not gonna lie. They did a number on us, period. We think we know the history. But when you understand psychological warfare, right? When you understand the resources of the federal government and how they were used to destroy our community, they did a number on us. But at the end of the day, even if it's not your fault, it's your responsibility. Even if something is not your fault, it is still your responsibility. A lot of the things that have been done to us are not our fault. A lot of the conditions in our community were calculated and curated to create our environment, to create the system. But even if it's not your fault, at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice. When you are ignorant, that choice is forgiven. But when you know better, you got to make the right choice. Regardless of the temptation, regardless of the manipulation, you have to make the decision. You got to make it. And so while, yes, things have been done to our community, from COINTELPRO to Iran-Contra, to the crack epidemic, to the crime bill, to the manipulation of our music, to propaganda, right? So many things that are documented, not even conspiracies, are documented. But even if it's not your fault, it's still your responsibility. The only way we change is to change our mindset. To consciously turn on our focus to those things, to the environment that was created, and make conscious decisions to the alternative. There's nothing stopping us at this point except for ourselves. If there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm.